Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday, May the 6th, 2010, and I'm here with my weekly Tell It All Thursday. Unfortunately, this morning as I stepped on the scale, it's my second week of not losing a thing. So I'm a little bit disappointed in myself, and I suppose that this week it means that I'm going to have to sit down and actually reevaluate what I'm eating, the amounts that I'm eating, and the amount of exercise I'm doing. Um, One thing that I want you to do is never ever get discouraged when you have a week or even 2 weeks when you don't lose anything. As long as you're sticking to um, uh, the plan that the eating program that you've designed for yourself with the Food Lovers Fat Loss program. As long as you're doing that, you're doing everything right. You're not going to gain. I can guarantee you that. I've gone as long as a whole month and not lost a thing at all. Uh, but you do need to sit down and reevaluate. Sometimes it means that you need to rev up how much activity that you're doing, and then also sometimes that means that you might have to change the way that you're eating a little bit. And I have a feeling I need a little combination of both. I need to do a little bit of revamping, probably increase calories um, on at least one meal a week, if not two, and also to uh, rev up the activity level a bit. Um, I went for a while with some back problems, as most of you know, and didn't get all the activity that I should have been getting back in. And now I'm trying to catch up, and it's not easy. I'm back like it's starting at where I began at as far as activity goes. So it's slowly moving forward again. Um, I wanted to talk a little bit this morning about um, how we go about evaluating our intake. If you should be journaling what you're eating, everything that goes into your mouth, even the glasses of water that you drink a day, you need to be journaling that. If you can look at everything that goes into your mouth, you have a ready-made progress report there that you can look at and see what you're doing, good or bad. Make sure that even if you cheat, and remember, cheating is not cheating. I like to call it living. Even if you cheat, you need to have it on your journal as well. That way you can look and see when you've made mistakes. Um, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about what we've been calling cheating. I blogged a little bit about it earlier this week. Everybody needs to understand that if you restrict yourself and restrict the amount of foods that you're eating or the kinds of foods that you're eating, you're going to eventually binge, and you're going to go out and eat those foods that you really shouldn't have. And it's real easy to do. And then you're going to want to kick yourself for it. So what I've been doing, and I've been on this program since September. What I've been doing is, if there's something I really, really want, I'm going to get a bite of it, or a slice of it, or a piece of it. One of my weaknesses is Southern fried chicken. Uh, it's kind of got a little honey sweet taste to it. So every now and then, yes, I have a piece of honey fried chicken. It is my weakness. And this past weekend, I also indulged in another weakness of mine. My hubby and I went out, and we went for a long drive. And on the way back home, we stopped at a little country restaurant that we love. It's called Granny's. And if you're ever in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia, you need to stop right off of Interstate 64 at the Hartsman exit um, near White Sulphur Springs and go into Granny's restaurant. It's just immediately off the exit ramp there. Um, it is some good down-home country cooking. And we stopped and had dinner, and for dessert, I had a slice of pecan pie. That is one of my terrible, terrible weaknesses. I usually reserve that even when I wasn't dieting or some kind of an eating program. I reserve that strictly for holidays because I love it so much that it was sinful to me to eat it because I love it so much. So I had a slice of pecan pie, and I'm not kicking myself for it because to me uh, that is part of living, enjoying something. And as most everyone knows, I've blogged many, many times. I love I love good food. And I'm not going to restrict myself entirely from everything that I love. I'm 50 years old. I'm not out for a bikini-clad body. I'm out for a body that makes me feel healthy and happy. And I have that already. I'm into a size 16, and I'm very happy with myself. Should I never lose another pound, I'm not going to kick myself. Would love to lose this last 55 pounds, but I'm not going to kick myself if I never do. Why? Because I know that I'm healthier than I've been in more than 30 years. I know that I'm healthier physically. I know that I can do things that I never thought I could do before. And so I'm at a point in my life where this is good. This is good. And I want you to realize that if you go to a birthday party and you really, really want a piece of that chocolate cake, get you a little piece. Yeah, get you a little piece of that chocolate cake. Savor it as you eat it. Don't just gorge on it. Savor it. Enjoy it. And let it be a moment in living that you really, really enjoy. And this is Cindy, Mexican wife, with the latest Thursday update. And I will see you all again next Thursday. And hopefully, I can tell you that I've lost at least a pound. I'm 2 pounds away from that 200-pound mark, and I can't wait to get there. But I'm going to enjoy living until I do. And so I will see you next Thursday. And until then, happy eating.